It's your boy J. Michael with another VIDEO video. Today, we're going to talk about the children and the parents. And what I mean by that is we're going to talk about the parents that's trying to live their dream through their child because they made a mistake or they didn't succeed in their dream, so they forcing their talent or their dream on their child. Hey, it happens out there. So check it out, y'all. A lot of us as adults made a lot of mistakes in our past due to our parents or due to our bad decisions that we messed up our dream. So now that we have children, we try to force our dream on them, and that's not right. You know, because you played football, you want your son to play football. Or you was a ballerina, you want your child to be a ballerina. Or you was a baseball player, you want your child to be a baseball player. You know, so forth and so forth. Y'all know what I'm saying. But that's not right. If your child don't want to play football and he want to be a cheerleader or he want to play soccer, support your child in their dream and what they want to do. Don't force your way of thinking on your child. I mean, some kids become successful. Some kids start resenting or having malice or bitterness towards their parent. You know, because I know how to draw. But I don't like to draw because that was my daddy's passion. And my daddy was forcing it on me. He was forcing it and forcing it and forcing it on me. So now I hate drawing. I hate it with a passion. You know, and what I'm saying is, a lot of kids have their own dreams. A lot of kids have their own fantasies. Support your child in their fantasy. You know, because you will learn more about your kid dream. You will learn more about what your kid want to do. You will build a better relationship with your child on supporting what they want, on supporting their dream. Don't get mad because your child don't want don't get mad because your child don't want to do what you wanted them to do, or your child don't want to be what you want them to be. I mean, yeah, we got them diehard parents out there, or you gonna be a doctor, or you gonna be a lawyer, or you gonna play football, or you gonna play basketball, or you gonna do this. Yeah, some become successful. But what is the price that they paying to be successful? Have you ever really thought about, oh yeah, my child's successful, or my child a successful lawyer, or my child a successful surgeon, but is your child happy? To you, your child seem happy because that child put that front on for you. Because that child want to make you proud. That child didn't want to let you down. So that child put that front on for you to say, I want to be this lawyer, to say I want to be this doctor, to say I want to play football. But that child really not happy. Yeah, the child making money, but that child is not happy because that was not that child's dream. That child fulfilled the dream that their mother or their father had, so they fulfilled it for them because they wanted to make their mother and father proud. But that was not their dream. Sometimes we have to support our child on their dream. We have to support them 100% and give them the push on their dream. And then when they see that what they was trying didn't work, then they'll probably go to what you was planning. But sometimes support and give them a push on what they decide to do if it's positive or if it's something successful. We have to support our children. We have to communicate with our children better. We have to. This electronic stuff, they got our kids brainwashed, because you remember back in the days where we can sit at the dinner table, or we can go to a restaurant and we can sit there and have conversations now. It's not like that no more. Everybody faces this now. They looking at their phones, or they on their tablets, or they on their watches, or they talking on the phone. It's no communication no more. It is what it is with your child now. Or if he want to do this, okay, it is what it is. We don't take time out with our children. We don't take time out to get to know our child. Unless it's something we want. We have to take better control of our children. For real. We have to. Stop being your brother. Stop being the sister. And be the mom. Be the dad. Be the grandparents. Because grandparents don't even get respect from their grandkids no more. Because it ain't no big mamas. It ain't no big daddies no more. No G-paws. No nanas. You know, and it's sad that our young generation have to resort to the media, the streets, or the people that's telling them this, showing them this fake love, or telling them what they want to hear. So they feed into that, and they become that. These rappers got them becoming that. These TV little series becoming that. You know, they promoting all kind of stuff on TV now, and our kids is getting brainwashed by this. That's why we have to take better control of our children. We have to support our children on their dreams. You have to take time and talk to your child, to understand your child, to see where your child heart is at, to see where your child mind is at, see if your child is suicidal, see if your child is depressed, see if your child is stressed out, see if your child is frustrated, see if your child is happy, see what's going on in your child's life. We have to, man. The world is a cruel place. Yeah, your child gonna get mad at you because you trying to tell your child what something perfect, educational something to do. You try to tell your child the right thing. It might not be what they want to hear, but in the long run, they're gonna appreciate it. Like, man, if it wasn't for my mom, if it wasn't for my dad or my grandparents or my uncle or auntie, I don't know where I'd be at right now. Because if they wasn't on me like they was on me, I'd probably been in the streets, I'd probably be dead, or I'd probably be in prison, or I'd probably be homeless, or I'd probably had a slew full of kids. We have to take control. You have to talk to them. I'm not saying drill, cause you don't drill your past in their head. Don't drill your mistakes in their head. Oh, I did this, I don't want you to make that same mistake. So now you hard on them. Because you have some parents that treat them like they're in jail. Give them some kind of breathing room. It's crazy, but you have to give them some kind of breathing room. At the same time, keep that control on them, if y'all get what I'm saying. Because when you put that hold on them, that's when they get to sneaking out the house, climbing out the windows, telling lies, saying they this place and they over here. That's why you have to communicate with your child. Your child have to trust you. And if your child don't trust you, what kind of relationship do you have with your child? Your child should be able to come to you with any and everything without lying to you. Your child should be able to come to you with any and everything, and you give them the good advice without going down their neck and ripping it off. We are here to protect our children. We are here to guide our children. We are here to give our children the good advice that we didn't have as we was coming up. For the ones that didn't have that. Because some people did have good advice. Some people did have good parents. But the ones that didn't have good parents, the ones that had to struggle on the street, the ones that was alone, the ones that felt abandoned, We know what it feels like. So we know what we have to do for our children. We know what we have to do for the other children that's out there that's lost. We know what we have to do. You know, it's hard to be role models because everybody don't want to be role models. You know, people just want to make that money. You know, some rappers, some of y'all rappers out there, y'all don't want to be role models, but y'all don't have no choice. Because once you're in that limelight, you automatically become a role model. If you like it or not, you become a role model. Y'all have to be mindful of what y'all do out there. Y'all have to be mindful of what y'all do on this camera. Because the same thing you doing on camera, other kids is watching you. But you're not going to let your child do that. So if you're not going to let your child do that, why entertain the thought to somebody else's child? But then your child do it, you ready to tear their child head off. You ready to tear your child head off. Come on, help me understand that. You know, y'all know what the world is like. Y'all know what our children is heading into. Y'all know what our children go grow through every time they walk out that door. Peer pressure is a mug. You gotta watch the cops. You gotta watch the streets. You gotta watch the criminals. You gotta watch rapists. You gotta watch child molesters. You even gotta watch the closest people to you. That's what our children is going through out there. That's why you have to build that bond with your child. You have to talk to your child. You have to communicate with your child. Even if they don't want to listen, you have to find a way to communicate with your child. Some of y'all can't communicate with your child, but y'all know your child be on that phone all the time. Communicate with your child through the texting. Something that they like. Text them. And I guarantee you they'll text back and conversate with you because they not one-on-one in with you. They not in your face, so they gonna communicate with you. You have to find some way to communicate with your child to understand who your child is. Not just because that's your child. Understand your child. If y'all feel what I'm saying. Understand that baby. Because that baby depends on you. What you do reflects that baby. What you say reflects that baby. How you act reflects that baby. Some kids come from good homes and they still act bad. Why is that? And they getting everything they want. But they missing that love. I can buy you the world, but as I'm showing you that love. Now the kid that don't have, that's struggling, that don't know when they gonna eat, that don't have no lights, wearing the same clothes, show their parent mad love because they going through the struggle together. So they know that bond, they know the struggle, they know what they have to do to stay together. Then you have the children that go through the struggle and they blame their parent because they're going through the struggle. It's many ways that this can work. That's why you have to communicate with your child. That's why you have to get an understanding with your child. That's why you have to know your child. Because I'm telling you, the world is cruel, real cruel. And once again, y'all, stop forcing your dream on your child. Support your child on whatever decision they decide to make, long as it's positive or something that you can see a future with. Support your child. Don't beat your child up because they don't want to do what you want them to do on the dream that you messed up on when you was coming up. If you played football and you couldn't make it, if you was a ballerina and couldn't make it, but your child want to be a lawyer, support your child. If your child want to be a DJ, support your child. Support them, but at the same time teach them the other way so they can have an avenue, a backup avenue, another avenue. But at the same time, support them. All right?